Hey there. I made Dancing in Candlelight We Meet in 2025. I made a lot of albums that year and it was pretty chaotic. I mean, it's kind of obvious with the next one that comes out, which is called like The Chaos Ensues. Like, it's kind of obvious. It's as I was getting used to creating again, and it was just like, it just happened like a big firework. There was like no real recognition or like logic really happening. It was just like pure emotional creativity. And how I create now, totally different. But I wanted to give some insight on what was going on and like my feelings around the music that I've created. And it's really interesting coming back to an album that I created last year because when I was making it, I wasn't really thinking like, oh yeah, like I want to create this because it sounds like this. I was like, this sounds cool. I want to make it. And then that was it. It was just like a feedback loop in my headphones. And I was just like on the piano, and that was it. It was like quite simple. But now I've gone back to it and I've listened to it. I can look at the tracks and be like, yeah, actually, I think that was more like this, and like that's why this happened. So I'm gonna put my headphones on and I'm gonna listen to some of them. So let me just highlight these and open them. So this one is an agonizing wait. So if I remember correctly, this was cellos, and I think I was just like feeling being on my own. Like I was waiting to see my partner. I hadn't really seen my mum and dad in a while, and I think I was really, really feeling it. And sometimes I process my emotions through music. Now I'm more decisive about it. Like I'm thinking like I want to do this and I want to do that. But then I was like, oh. And that's why this one kind of seems like kind of a mix of like sadness and a few like uplifts because that's kind of like how I was feeling at the time. And it kind of makes me when I think about it, it makes me think of like some sort of like medieval time. I don't know why I was vibing like medieval times, but I was. So I'm gonna go on to the next one. So the next one is called And So Dawn Breaks. This one always makes me think of like wheat fields, like kind of like blowing in the wind, like with the sun coming up, like it's a farmer's field or something. I don't know why. I don't even know where it came from. I think I must have been feeling a bit happier. I think it was probably a really, really nice sunny day, and I was just like, ah. Oh. But I really like that one. That's one of the like happier tracks. Another Glorious Morning. I think I made these two quite close together. I don't know if I created this in the morning, but I know it was really, really, really sunny when I was playing this music. Like the sun was literally like blasting down. It was like peak sunshine in Spain. Like it was intense. It gets to about, where are we? 25 seconds in, and I like both come in, and I'm like, oh, I really love this track. I mean, what I play now is nothing like this, but I can still appreciate like what I put together in the past. But this one is, I think I was just feeling like really happy, and I'd felt like happy like maybe like 2 days in a row, and I was like, oh, like nice morning music, like the sun is up. It feels so funny like talking about it, but that's like probably what was going through my head. Like, what's the next one? Dancing in Candlelight with Me. This is the name of the album. I think I was probably feeling quite energetic when I put this one together. And I remember what this one's about. Like, I knew what this one was about when I was putting it together. Like, at the end of it, I was like, oh, I could just imagine, like, maybe like two people like eloping like in Victorian times. I'm like, why is all this music set in the past? I'm like, I don't know. But it is. And I just imagine like cobblestones and you know, like those old lamppost with like the candle in. It's making me laugh talking about this because this is what was going on inside my head, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to make this into a video? I'm like, I don't know. I still haven't figured that part out. But that's what was going on in my head at the time. Is that like two people were eloping in the middle of the night. They were like running off together. Like I don't know, their families were like, you're not allowed to be together. And they're like, we're gonna go meet like in the middle of the night and run off together, but we're like gonna meet by this lamppost. Like with a candle in it. I'm like, it sounds nuts, doesn't it? But like then they like in love, and it's all like romantic, and like maybe like they dance to this lamppost. Like this sounds crazy. Like this is like what's going on inside my head when I'm listening to my music. And I really enjoyed putting that piece together. Like I could listen to it in full now, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move through all of them. It feels so funny talking about this. So what's next? How things can change. Let's listen to that. I think the beginning of that was like bum bum ba dum ba dum bum. I think I just wanted to play dance music really, but I was still stuck in like contemporary classical slash orchestral strings kind of mode, and that's where like that like kind of like bouncy sound comes in. Ideally, in the future, like I would totally love some like DJ decks, and I would love to like sample my own music because like I could so put that to like a dance track. I'm gonna listen to the rest of it. The rest of it, like. Again, it's another mix. It sounds like it's going through minor and majors. I think I was just enjoying playing like that. I've got to be honest. I was probably just getting lots of dopamine from playing like that. I've got to be honest. Sometimes that's what I'm like. I'm just like, dopamine just sounds great. Like, I love it. Like, that's it. It's enough for me. Next is Racing Cellos. This was not necessarily me thinking about anything visual and getting like a theme. This was more to do with me practicing my playing style and being able to do little trellos. This was like a practice basically put into like something I could publish. So I don't really get a lot of like feedback for visuals on this. I have noticed that with some of the stuff that I've put forward, like I don't always get visuals for it. So that was just me kind of just figuring out my playing style and how to improve on it, really. Simple strings. Again, I was probably just really enjoying playing. At this point in time, I wasn't really like sitting down and going, right, I'm going to make an album and like the theme is going to be, and like it'll mean that I can put like videos together. Like it was just like, I just love playing. Like, so now I have like a back catalogue of like 8 or 9 albums to kind of ban through. That's why it's just like 3 a week getting like uploaded and published because like I just got to get them out. Yeah, I don't actually know what that one's about. Like when I'm pitching my music, sometimes I'm just like, I liked playing it at the end. Like, how is it? Sometimes I get like more from it, but on this occasion I don't. Okay, the beauty of Euphoria. I'm gonna guess I was feeling kind of uppy. I think the sun was probably shining a lot. Just listening to the beginning of it, like, what was I thinking? Let's fast forward a bit. Yeah, I was probably vibing high. Like that's probably what it was. Like it's not overly complicated. I was just totally like enjoying myself. Like that's it. Like I said, some of them I get a theme and some of them I don't. The Chaos of Life, again, probably just a big dopamine hit, and I was probably feeling kind of moody and grumpy where things are at, and probably like missing people. Maybe I was feeling a bit chaotic, and I was doing the best that I could, and that's what came out of me. Okay, unfolding into the world. Oh, I really enjoy this one. The beginning of it is just making me laugh. Could we get any more edgy? Like, I think I was thinking like I felt kind of like on the edge of something. I think it's as I was developing like my creativity and I was figuring it all out. And I was developing playing styles and I was figuring out like how to play. I think this was like, yeah, this is like two tracks over each other. I think I've probably chosen like an ensemble and maybe a viola, I think. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, I think that's, is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. So yeah, as you can like kind of see, some of them I've got like a visual in mind, and some of them I just clearly have zero visual. And because of that, it really made me reconsider like how I'm playing, how I'm putting things together. And I've realized like my ability to just create stuff like that, like stringy stuff, like that sounds kind of like interesting to listen to. That's like I got a classical background, so you can hear it in that. I'm like, it's cool putting it together, but I have realized I needed to challenge myself more and I need to take longer putting something together and pay more attention. And I also ideally need to get some visuals. And recently, I've kind of like been half there. Like some of the stuff that I've put together, I'm like, oh yeah, I've totally got visuals on that. And some of it, it's a little bit more difficult. And ideally, I want a visual for like every single track that I bring together. And right now, I've kind of got visuals probably on maybe about like half of them, and my whole style has totally changed. Like my style now is has moved towards trance. It kind of like went through a phase where it went into like orchestral cinematic, and then it was like, and now we have trance. And then one of them recently is like electronic punk rock. So like my whole playing style is changing and evolving, mainly because I want the visual element, and I don't really know what to put these with for a visual. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to give some background on it, like where I was at, like what I was thinking of, and like what it was like putting them together. Anyway, if you've got any questions, drop them. Bye.